Okay, there we go. Should be up now. Okay, we're up on YouTube. YouTube is up. And we're up on Twitch. Nice. We are up. Yeah. Alright. Now we just get to wait. At least for a little bit. I'm gonna guess Boy's not gonna be on until a little bit later. We're not getting Django. Django had plans. I'm not sure about Duckies. That one was up in the air. And I know Thunder is not going to be here because, well, should be on her hike right now. Hello! I can see you guys on the YouTube chat. Mix It Up is not. Takes a little bit to see everything on there. So I see you guys, Lightning and Selkie. Hello! Oh, and hi, Fiery. Come on, mix it up. Come on. Are you gonna actually connect, or am I gonna have to restart you? Okay, hold on. Let me make sure. Just a little test message to see if it'll actually work. There we go. Okay. Mix It Up is at least doing something there. There we go. There we go. And now I can start seeing everything. Anyways, hello. Hi. How's everybody doing? Oh my gosh. Ugh. I love it when this thing doesn't fully connect for the first, like, 2 minutes. It's like, it takes a little bit for it to actually realize, oh, there are people chatting. Alex says first on Twitch. Alex, yes. How have my daily streams been going? They've been going pretty well. Oh, just to let everybody know, this is gonna be the last stream of the spring stream string. I still can't believe I named it that. But this exact stream right here is what I do every single week, with some exceptions. The best way to know about all of that is if you guys keep an eye on my YouTube channel. Drink a different energy drink and I'm on to off the walls. Heck yeah. uh, but yeah, my YouTube channel is where I post all of my updates, all of my plans, and that sort of stuff. So I'd highly recommend, if you're over on Twitch, going and checking that out at the very least. Which that does include if I am canceling any streams. I stayed up all night. Yes. That is exactly what playing the game feels like. What job did you get to? If you stayed up all night, the dings can be. I am going to guess at the very you either got to Art Deco, or you got to the Billboard. But yeah, YouTube is where I have all my stuff, including whenever I need to cancel my streams. One of those, I can't remember. Were you on, uh, were you on a vehicle, or were you on a house? Uh, I can imagine you were probably on Art Deco then. That one takes a while to get through. uh, anyways, so what was I just barely talking about? Yes, YouTube is where I do all of my stuff. I don't use social media in general just because it wouldn't be good for my mental health anyways, and it's a place that I can be pretty certain that most of my people are going to see it, because I did have a viral video that went out, so I have a lot of people on my channel. That's where most of my people are, though the majority of them are they just are there subscribed, but they don't actually watch any of the streams. And got work tomorrow again, so time to finish it tonight. Yeah, that sounds about right. I'm telling you right now, it's not a 2-day thing. Finishing this game takes a long time. And like I said, how many hours do I have on the game? I have 23 hours on it, and I haven't even gone through half of the base game campaign. The base game story. So yeah, it's a long game, to be fair. So yeah, since I do go to college and I have a lot of stuff that I need to do with there, because my major is actually mechanical engineering, difficult stuff there, I'm telling you right now. Sometimes I might need to cancel the stream so that I can work on stuff. I'm gonna call my boss and say, hey, I quit because of Power Washing Simulator. That would be quite the interesting thing to say. Hello, Squeaky! I don't think I've seen you on here for a while. But yeah, it's just a lot of stuff going on. So yeah, when it comes, whether it's like homework, tests, or other things like that, anything, any updates that happen with my streams, will always be on my YouTube channel's community tab, if you ever want to go look at that. Anyways, you guys are not going to guess what I am playing today. I curse you with seals! I'm back here because I have nobody else on! And they still have an entire roller disco to get through. So I'm going to give this thing a name right now. Alright. There's that. And then... there we go. Since when was there a Power Washing Simulator 2? Allow me to look that up. It's been out since October, actually. Do you have any tips for a first-time washer? What would my tips be? I think my girlfriend is coming over tonight. That means I get to show her my stream! That would be really funny. Introduce your girlfriend through the lens of me. What is that game even about? This one? Let's see here. First of all, I need to answer Squeaky. First time tips, when you start, you are most likely going to be starting with this washer here, and, well, actually, technically, that washer and this washer here. You are going to all you are going to have is the soap nozzle here, and the the basic set of sprayer nozzles here. In my opinion, the best tips I would have is, first of all, choosing which washer you want to use, whether that be the urban ones or the other name, or the Prime Vistas, because both of these are valid for what you can use. In all honesty, they do have a difference between them. Prime Vista has wider, has well, per level, whether that be like the light, medium, heavy, or professional. Per level, Prime Vista has a wider area that it covers, but a weaker stream. It's not by much, but it is. Gotta hide my monster before my... Yeah, you go do that. Whereas Urban does the exact opposite. Stronger stream, a little bit smaller area that it covers. In my opinion, I like the Urban ones. That's the first thing that you need to choose. Second, when it comes to using these, actually, I'm just going to do this so that makes it, yeah. So yeah, you're only going to be starting with soap nozzle or the normal spray nozzles. The thing to understand about it is, unlike in the first game, where you actually had to buy soap, and that the soap had to be for specific areas for them to truly stick. I'm about to plug my mini fridge into the... I mean, if you're fine hiding something in such a difficult to get to spot, I mean, unless your attic is just not traversed but still easy to get to, whatever. Unlike in the first game where soap, you had to actually buy the soap from a shop so that you could actually use it. This game, you have soap just in general. You just have a limited amount of surface area that you can cover with soap. I can't get in small spaces, so those spots are out of the question. Yeah, that's fair. So yeah, you can only cover a certain amount of surface area with soap. And you only have the one type. There's no, like, different types of surfaces, which in my opinion was a missed opportunity. I liked having it so that you had to use specific soaps for specific areas, but meh, whatever. I'm fine with what we have here. What soap does is makes it so that no matter what, anything covered in soap will be able to be washed off through by virtually any level of power when it comes to the power washing itself. So what I like to do, cover a specific area in soap, then switch over to specifically the white nozzle here, which is the whitest, and then just spray it all down. It all comes down to how you feel like you want to play your game, in all honesty. Just mess around with all the different nozzles, see which ones you would rather use. Just go in, start messing around with all the nozzles, use specific ones, just try some of them out, and you'll find your groove. You'll find your groove when it comes to this. I can guarantee that. I could put it in the roof. It's cold enough. I mean, you could. Let's see here. Okay. With soap does not cost money in this game. The idea is, again, you just it constantly refills. You just have a specific amount of surface area that you can cover, and as you spray it off, it will automatically refill. And there is a feature that if you cover space with soap, pretend I did soap there, you have a key that allows you to get rid of the soap. I should actually go into a level so that I can show you much easier. Back into the roller disco. So yeah, as you can see, I've already done quite a bit of at least this beginning area. So allow me to demonstrate. So yeah, As you can see, look, if you look over on the right side, there's a bar there that shows you how much soap you have. From there, let me actually switch over to my current one. Is the cashier still drunk on the floor? Let's see. Yeah. He's been there since last night. It's really funny. But yeah, he's fired. As you can see, as you use the soap, why are you? As you use the soap, the little bar on the side there depletes. So that, yeah, just as it goes down. Then there is a specific key that if you want to just get rid of all the soap that you currently have down without like actually cleaning anything, there's a reset key for all of it. It doesn't get rid of any of the dirt, but it refills whatever is left. Any soap that you clean off as well will refill your soap nozzle as well. It's an interesting system, but I personally like it. Anyways, I think it is time for me to continue my work here. Yeah. And like before, I might just go silent every now and again. This game's very cozy and it makes me feel all nice and makes me just want to listen to the soundscape of it. The game makes you zone out. Oh, yes, it does. It's the perfect no thought game. So it has really nice sound design. Think you've zoned out 50? Yeah. I would know. I've done a lot of games here where I just turn it on, start cleaning stuff, and my brain just shuts off. And then you get to hear some of the best stuff in the world. The dings. Pure dopamine right there. It's great stuff. He might need some food. He's been in here since last night. It's been almost 24 hours since he's last had food. I'm gonna put him over here so he can hopefully get some food in his system, because heaven knows I know how bad it can get if you don't get food in your system. It's my new stimulus for the week whenever I hear a ting sound. You are going over here. Got so mad at the ladder last night because yeah. Hey TJ, hello. How you doing? I know it's 3 a.m. for you, TJ, but still, thank you for dropping by. Playing Power Wash Simulator, as you can see, there's a lot of fun stuff happening here. The perfect feel good game. There we go. should show my girlfriend the ADHD match. Actually, sorry, my bad. I right. Literally last week the times changed, and so I'd imagine that a lot of other places that's not the U.S. Their times didn't change because the U.S. is weird. I'm gonna do the cubes. And yeah, another thing, getting less sleep because of the stupid time change. Yep, I had to reset my brain just to make sure that I could actually get enough sleep, especially for this week. But yeah, Squeaky, the other thing that you need to know if you're still on here, you don't need to use the soap. I just personally like using the soap because it makes the cleaning a lot easier. It just means that if you do clean something like how I did right there, usually that entire strip would be gone, but as you can see, a little bit was left behind. The soap literally just makes it so that anything that you do clean comes off almost immediately. With some exceptions, but those exceptions are exceedingly rare. Well, actually, anything, it does make it easier to clean no matter what, just if you go over it way too quickly. He also likes the bubble sounds, don't let him fool you. No, I won't. That's true. It's true. I'm not going to deny it. The bubbling sounds are very nice. Soap. Soap is soapy? Yes, it is. The description that I gave it yesterday was, this game is, the soundscape of this game is spritzy and sudsy. It's very nice. Soap was tasty. And here comes TJ with the usually cursed comment. It came out of nowhere. I can fact check. Right, I'm gonna soap this. Are these tetrominos? These are tetrominos. Very nice. What's your favorite flavor of soap? Watermelon. I love watermelon. Which is funny, because I can't actually have actual watermelon. That's a whole entire thing. I can't... Apparently, I had like... When I was like 5, I had an allergic reaction to watermelon juice. It was very weird. And so I just don't trust watermelon anymore. It's very weird. It was a very weird time. It was one of those things where we saw it happen, and I was just like, "Aww, but I like watermelon," and I know that I liked watermelon. It's like one of my favorite fruits. And then everything changed. Everything changed when it made my skin break out into goosebumps and hives. Everything changed when the Allergy Nation attacked. Yep. You know it. My girlfriend Playblade tells me that she'll rinse my mouth out with soap. I always say, well, joke's on you, I like soap. The only way to get back at a thing like that. You can sit with me. You can sit with me at the no watermelon table. I'm not allergic. I just don't like it. Thank you, Fiery. the the table is large. Yet only 2 seats are filled. There we go. Okay. I like real watermelon. I just hate all things flavored watermelon. Fair enough. I like watermelon flavored stuff just because it's the closest thing I can get to actual watermelon now. I loved pineapple when I was a kid, but one day I broke out and oh no! You basically got the exact same experience as me, but with pineapple instead of watermelon. These allergic fools. Hey man, just hey man, uncool. You're right, that was me. I went home and I was so bad I threw a pineapple on the road and stopped. Wow, yeah. I can imagine. That is definitely a little kid thing to do. I'll try to be meaner next time. Frick you, TJ. Oh. I think I was 4 or 5 at the time, so it was a while ago. Yeah, I can imagine. I'm old. No, yeah. Real, TJ. Real. I'm too old for this. It's like, when it comes to everything, everything is just like... It's like, you see something and you're just... Everything I see eventually makes me go either I was too young for this, or I am too old for this. There's no in between. Where does all the soapy water go? In my mouth. All the new weird trends kids are doing are now are weird. Fiery, we're near the same age. What do you mean? maybe calling you agent. Frick you, Lilac. Also, hi. Welcome in. If you don't mind, I don't mind. I feel like that's not too much to ask. There's a lot of personal information that I don't like giving out, but age is something I'm fine with. I am 21. 2 years is nothing, Fiery. I thought you were like 26. Oh my god. It's 26. TJ said I was 21. How did you live to get so old? By existing, I guess. So I had someone think I was 32. That is wild, Fiery. Seriously, 32. My gosh, that is very wrong. We were in high school together. And yes, that is real. That is real. Emerald Tita lore. I was 26 in like 5 days. Ooh, nice, yeah. Noted. But it's not gonna be 21 for much longer. I'm not gonna say when. You'll just have to find out. Is that? I need to spray this off first. There we go. Happy early birthday, Alex. Yay! That will be Wednesday next week. But yeah. Happy early birthday, Alex. I will not be streaming before that happens, so yes. I'll be waiting for a stream of yours called Guess What Day It Is. And yes, Fiery does know. I'm going to be honest with you guys right now. This is probably the most interaction I've gotten in a stream for a long time. So if this is going to be regular, this is going to be a lot of fun. It's going to do the thing. When is it? I'm going to spray it on here and it's going to stop working. There we go. The stream saying it's up there. No, I'm not gonna do that. Call me a coward if you wish. I don't care. Hold on, my peak buddies revived me. Oh, you're playing peak right now. Nice. Freaking Tetris. Would have been here the other day, but my internet had been acting up. Internet's been acting up for a lot of people over in your area. Because one of the other people that I usually stream with, he was having internet issues earlier this week. Roof done. I'll do the outside here next. Good to know it's not just me. Yeah, I think something weird might have been going on. Since I mean, there is a lot of construction in the area there, anyways. I can imagine that they might have, that something might have happened to the fiber lines. Maybe, I'm not sure. I know they've been doing a lot of stuff with the fiber anyways, just around there by going through the highway along there. Like 50, I had 50 to 60 mile per hour. Whoa! What? 50, 60? That's insane. That is insane. The only place I've ever heard get stuff like that has been my like original hometown, and that's quite a ways away from where I am now. Also, it's like 40. While trying to play sports, extreme win in sports sounds brutal. There we go. Wasn't paying attention to the weather. Yeah, that's fair. At least the excuse was it was the wind. Yeah, you can legitimately play that card. Go. Realized I had the exact same use. Oh my! That is something that definitely would make me feel old. I don't remember when I made my current username, but actually no, I think was it? Might have been like close to. It might have been close to 2010, 2012 that I made this current username as well. So, same boat, I guess. Got my username from the Wings of Fire website. Yeah. That's cool. Wings of Fire mentioned. Wings of Fire mentioned. especially on the channel that made the viral Wings of Fire, but really really fast video. Jingle, 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 jingle. I said the magic word. Jingle, jingle. Just jingle cheese, jingle keys, jingle, jingle. Well, I said your favorite room, the back rooms. Jingle, jingle. My brain made this username I have on Twitch in 2010. Don't know why I haven't changed it. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, the dings are very nice here. When there's a lot of small items, it gets intense. And really, I just had the best idea. Cover the entire shelf of soap. Right. Do all from the side. And then spray them all from this side to get the rest of it. There we go, heck yeah. I'll finish it off. From the undersides. It sounds like a cash register ding. I mean, yeah. There we go. There's that. There's the nice final ding there. My room was so dark I thought my chair was a shadow field. I feel that. There we go. YouTube Boothers, where Tony's been running his bird sanctuary. He gets everyone involved with that. Every Saturday morning you see him lead a long line of flexing pigeon walk into the roller disco. Found out he was going to be heading the new community wildlife center. His jaw nearly hit the floor. Unfortunately, when he decided to launch his pigeons into a celebratory flyover of the disco, it was like the birth of a universe in here. Pure... I can imagine! I can see why this play got so dirty then. Hard as in your stomach. Yeah, I can imagine that. There's a freaky, terrifying, well, unexplained phenomenons of nature. Well, still need to finish the first game, but it gets so mind-numbing alone. In my opinion, that's one of the things that draws me to the game. Never turned on my light so fast. Yeah, yeah. I like that this game is mind-numbing. It's the reason why I keep coming back. It just means I can do a lot of stuff without really having to think too much. I do have to be careful though, because sometimes I can be moving around too much and it just ends up with me getting a little motion sick. Head empty, no thought. Yep. Perfect game for it. And personally, I also don't think I can stand playing this game with other people. I've told it to everybody on the last stream. It's one of those things where it's like, your willingness to play this game, either multiplayer or single player, is basically defined, lets people know how you like to clean things. If you are meticulous and have a very specific way you like to clean things, you probably like playing this game solo. But otherwise, you probably are fine playing it multiplayer. For me, you haven't eaten all. Get yourself some food, Alex. Get food. Get food. I'm going to sit here until you get yourself some food. Get up from your table and go get yourself some food. Wish you could color. Oh crap, no more things. You can still watch on like your phone or something. Just go and start getting yourself some food. Color changing soap. To be honest, I can imagine they might be able to add something like that as a washer cosmetic. Watching Emerald stream is a 5-star. Eating it up. Huh. I can imagine that they might be able to add it as like a customization option. Though you would need to you would need to put in the thing though. Like a request for stuff like that. To me, this is the perfect chatty game. I'm fine with single or multiplayer. I just need to talk with someone while doing it. Fair. I can see that, and I agree with you. I like playing this game either way, whether it's just head empty or if I am talking with other people. When I have some of my other friends on like a video call, there are gonna be times where I just go silent for like 2 hours. So yeah, it's a bit of a thing. Guess I'll get food, and if I don't, my girlfriend will backhand me. That is a joke. We established that last stream, don't worry. Time to do some of this stuff right here. Once I finish this, this little alcove here, I get to work on the big, more open areas, which will be a lot more fun. And the other people don't know that. Yep. That was an entire like 2 hours of joke. Alex has a girlfriend. They have been together for 10, 11 years. The joke is a toxic relationship. That is the joke. Probably get food too, but in my defense, I woke up just when you started streaming. That's fair. That's fair, Fiery. What am I missing? You know what? There we go. Bring out the big guns if it's not gonna wanna talk. My backhand me too if I reach at you through your screen, give you one across the face. Okay, there we go. How is college treating me? How much you want to bet when my girlfriend comes over? She's gonna ask, "Have you eaten?" I am going to bet. Well, guess. You know what? I'm gonna bet a sub. I'm gonna bet a sub that she'll ask. I will actually give. If she does say that you need food, you have to on Twitch, give me a subscription. From Subway. You know what I mean. Yeah, a subscription. If she doesn't ask you, I will gift you a subscription. Does that sound fair? Shake on it? I shake on it. Alright, alright, I'm starved now. And then when she does ask you, you can thank me for saving your life. Both in game and IR. Oh yeah, you're playing Peak right now. I forgot. Probably not the best time to get hungry IRL is when you're playing a game of Peak. Your fellow scouts need you. My hands are too busy cooking. Well, I guess typing now, but that's beside the point. I know she's going to ask, so I'm not taking that bet. Fair. What else? There we go. What about you? You good there? Okay. Now I get to do the wall here. On March 15th, I'll sub to on March 15th, I'll sub to you all my life. Sure, okay. Soap. Get in. Oh boy, that means if I don't do it, I'm dead. Shouldn't have said on your life then, I guess. And the moment that I do get my first actual sub, in all honesty, that means I'm actually going to need to set up my alerts for all of that. Well, too late now. my extension. Love how far this thing can go. It's so nice. And we all died. Incredible. Which level were you guys on? I can imagine that it might have been Keln. Actually, what is the rotation for today? I know what yesterday's was. Kiln, yeah. Food is made, don't hit me. Congratulations, you are fulfilling a basic human need. Today's Tropics and Mesa. So it's the exact opposite of what we had yesterday. Roots and Alpine. To be honest, I'd go for a Tropics Mesa run. In all honesty, triple tornado. Oh my gosh. That sounds terrible. I think we had... Yeah, we don't know them. Yesterday when we were going through, me and Duckies, while we were playing, our main thing was... Yeah, Duckies, first of all, was just terrible, since it was her first time playing the game. Does that goes to the other side? Yes, it does. Okay. Everything good over on this side? I think so. I will probably leave this side as it is. Did you ever lock yourself out of your phone? Nope. I haven't had issues with that myself, luckily. TJ has just me. Okay, I am thinking I might do all of these smaller items first around here. Because I like doing all the bigger items later. It feels better to me. Had to get in contact with your phone service for everything. Oh my, yeah. Oh, this stuff is caked. This stuff's caked on these. My gosh. What's my favorite color? I remember I answered this for, I think it was, well, I think it was for, lilac. It was a few days ago, actually. My favorite color is purple, and I also have a favorite color palette, which is, yeah. Yeah, I remembered. I can remember things. Which says a lot about me as a streamer. Surprise for you tomorrow at 8 in the morning. I can't wake up that early. Caught me messed up. Oh dear. Well, hey, in my opinion, I could do stuff like that. It just means I'm gonna have to take a nap later. All those done? I think so. You know what? No. I'm gonna finish this little section of the wall while I'm at it. Lime green, black, purple, and red. Yep, that's my favorite color scheme. I like to call it the toxic color palette. Because if you put them all together, it's like bright lime green, pitch black, like a sort of royal purple, like the sort of, yeah. I think, yeah, it's something like that. And a bright red. That is, it looks like something that either is radioactive or just is something you should not eat in general. Oh, this stuff is caked on here as well. My gosh. We're gonna like 6:50 because you need to be at school at like 8. Yeah, I can see that. How are you functioning? I remember a time I had to wake up at like 5:30 to get to school to get ready and be out the door by 6. And Fiery would know because again we went to the same high school. It was brutal. I'm gonna just finish this wall while I'm at it. You know what? No. Not just the wall. The entire arc. His favorite color is blue? Yeah. Not that I've seen a bad blue in my life. I mean, yeah, that's fair. I remember you yelling about that, Lilac, if purple was your favorite color. Let's go, purple enjoyers! Purple enjoyers, rise up! It's like, in all honesty, I feel like when it comes to colors, people who like the colors yellow and purple are very rare. I asked my girlfriend, well, what is it? She said, don't worry about it. What? That is a very weird answer to give, if that's actually. What? Guess you gotta worry about it, yep. Purple is part blue. Technically, purple is a fake color. She's like this. Yeah. I don't need to know. You don't need to know much about how I think. I need to know everything about you. That would be that's terrifying. I doubt it's like actually like that, but still. Isn't every color a fake color? No. No, it's not. That's not what I meant. I mean that purple just literally is a color that technically doesn't exist. Because purple is just our brain filling in the blank whenever we see red and blue together. That's all it is. There is no actual, like, wavelength of light that gives us purple. I love fake. Still does, still, in my opinion, I'm just like, that doesn't mean I don't like it any less. It just means it makes it even better, in my opinion. It's a fake color, so best watch out. Well, running out of soap there. My lecture's gonna give me a hint in the form of a riddle, knowing dang well my brain is slow with those. If she gives you a riddle, tell it to me, and I will try to help you out with it. Like, actually, I've actually, I just know I'm very good with puzzles and stuff like that. I hate color theory so much. I don't ever say, if I ever say I don't, that's not me. Okay, noted, Fiery. In my opinion, I don't really know much about color theory. I've just been around Thunder for long enough that it's been baking into my brain because, well, Thunder is an artist. Uh, Answer me these riddles. Yep, I hope it's bowling. Oh, I just want to get these through, and then I'm gonna finish the wall there. That one was done. What about you? Clean! Gosh dang it! Thank you! Here we go. Alright, I think that's all of those done. I'm gonna do all the floor right here just so that I don't have to worry about it later. There we go. Okay. Let's do the small things. See, now I'm overthinking because she's not telling me. Am I good at drawing? Hell no, I'm not. I'm telling you right now, I am not good at drawing whatsoever. See, it's like I'm just a gamer. But I didn't get the drawing brain. That was. Oh, that's caked on there. My gosh. Pull. The best to get out of me is a stick figure. It's probably the best you're gonna get out of me as well. Either that or a very, very bad, or just a very shaky, yeah, it's just, yeah, bad. End of sentence. Ladder. There, you. There as well. Does that make this place clear? Yes, it does. It's not it's not Six Flags because they haven't opened yet, and she knows I hate nights, but she likes to traumatize me with those. I think. See, I'm overthinking. That does sound like overthinking. Just spiraling thoughts. I'm gonna clean that real quick. I want to get all my soap back. Height's not. See, when I overthink things, you can't just start to just speed typing and just missing all the keystrokes. Yeah, I get it. Was fingers type faster than my brain can process what I'm trying to type. Yeah, it's because your brain is slowing down. It's not able to process all the information because it's stuck on something else right now. Yep. Steps. Oh, this is gonna be a big this is gonna be a big one going through there. Okay. Gotta love my full plastic wiggly couch. Yeah, this sun's actually very uncomfortable in all honesty. You like this thing very much. Well, it's not white. It's not white. Not white monster. Thunder got the drawing brain. You got the Chad gaming brain. Yep. Got got the two sides of the agreement. It's roller skating, but they don't open at 8 in the morning. I've got both drawing and gaming brains. Unfortunately, that's all your brain got. I mean, at least you have some things. I know some people that don't have anything, which is sad, but come on. There we go. And let's do this. Lower bit. There we go. There we go. Reset soap. What else can I do? Oh, right. I forgot that This thing right here was something that I was supposed to clean first if I wanted to get an achievement. So, I'll have to do that in free play at a different time. Yeah. I'll do the speakers next. Might actually be the gym. Gym is basically my child. Okay, at 8 a.m., to be honest, I think you might have it. I think you might have it. Because I could totally imagine a gym trip at that early. I mean, to be fair, 8 a.m. is probably one of the best times, especially at this time of year. Yep. Watch the electronic. Yep. Because this game has... Of all the things that this game will program, it is definitely... you getting an electrical shock by, power washing electrical equipment. Definitely. 100 safety hazards. OSHA compliance out the window. But I don't go on Saturdays. See, now I'm overthinking. Again! Overthinking again! Yeah, that's fair. Is there a specific place you like going to? Like a specific restaurant or something like that you like going to? I mean, to be fair, with all the questions that she asks for, have you eaten today? I can imagine it. I can imagine it be taking you out somewhere. And I mean, W right there, actually. They don't open at 8. Maybe it's meeting up at... When do they open, then? Because if it's any time close to that, it might be just meeting up at 8, hanging out for a little bit. You don't eat breakfast at 8. I mean, I get that. A little bit. Somewhat. Listen, man, I barely... and that's why I went and made you get some food right now. Well, earlier. Go. And number 4. That was rude. It's like, you're welcome. I am an amazing person, I know. Go. That's those 4 done. So it's either getting sugar cookies downtown or the gym or a restaurant. Then I think you can just leave. I think you can just leave it there. You have your guesses, and if it's a surprise, then you shouldn't really try and figure it out. In all honesty, to be incredibly honest. If it's a surprise, leave it a surprise. If I get it right on the screen, that just means you were able to figure it. Yeah, yeah. Brain doesn't want to work. My gosh. What else do I want to do? This room. The burgers are good. Heck yeah, Fiery. Good burgers. Good burgers. Peak America. I'm guessing there's a light in that or whatever. Anyway, take all the soap. What? Man. There's a lot of straw in here. Maybe the pigeons, like, took over this little area after their little rampage. Ooh, iridescent. Make my eyeballs go. To be honest, I could totally see something like this being all that. And she put, yeah, she's trying to keep it secret. She's definitely trying to keep it secret. And to be honest, I feel like that's fair. I feel like that's fair. I hate it when she does that. I do get it. I do get it. I don't like it when people keep secrets. Just because it does make me start being like, but what is going on? Why? What do you want from me? Sort of thing. But when it comes to dates, like stuff like that, I can. Guess you have to stay up watching my stream, I guess. Oh no. That was everything inside here. I think I'm going to do the outside of the photo booth. Ah, darn. What a tragedy. Oh no. You have to watch a streamer that you just barely discovered like yesterday that you actually love and enjoy watching. Oh no. Oh, what a travesty. There we go. Nice. Okay, I think the only set of small things are probably... I'm gonna do the doors, I'm gonna do the DJ stand, and then I get to do all the big places. And I am going to enjoy every minute of it. Let's go! I know, she knows I hate surprises. I'll ask over and over until I get my answer. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I'm gonna do the back first. Actually, I'm gonna do the stairs first. She better be ready for questions tonight while she's trying. I had no part in this. I had no part in this. I'll be like, hey, wake up tomorrow, please tell me. I'll be very... I guess we'll start planning your funeral. at 3 a.m. Just come on, wake up. That base is gonna be done later. The booth here is the next thing. If you go to sleep in it, you'll find out tomorrow. I'll be like, no, tell me now. And then it is going to be the morning, and it's going to be you laying there with heavy bags under your eyes, and she's going to be like, why didn't you sleep? And it's just like, this is your fault. Yeah, probably. Oh, wait, hold on, everybody. Hold on. Dings. We live for dings. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh, this is hilarious. They thought of everything for this game. I already like where everything is at in my settings for the for the Look at this. We have a volume slider for the ding noise in particular. That's amazing. Oh, that's great. That's great. I went into the settings because I wanted to make sure that if I did turn this on, it wasn't going to be like any copyrighted music. I'm going to guess it's going to be music that they have by themselves. Ah, hello! Snails are cool, K9U. Hello! Welcome in. Playing Power Wash Simulator, as you can see. And so it's just been me and a bunch of people chatting. A lot of them are on Twitch. You can see them in the chat on the actual stream itself. It's the Immortal Snail. The Immortal Snail has entered the chat. To be honest, that is a terrifying thought. How am I doing? I'm doing great. I'm doing wonderfully. Just been vibing and playing the game. Let's all act in a calm and composed manner. No! No! It's the Immortal Snail. We must run. We don't know them. Hold on. There we go. Okay. But yeah, just been hanging out, having fun, doing the power washing, as you can see. Just been hanging out and enjoying my time. It's basic. Every now and again, just letting my brain turn off while I play, because this is the best game for that sort of stuff. Time to actually do the main front area. This is going to be a lot of dings. I remember watching my old Wings of Our Book 2. That's how most people find me on YouTube. Yeah. But yeah, I mainly do variety stuff. I do streaming mainly now. It's one of those things when it comes to that video, it's like I want to do another one. It's just a matter of motivation for stuff like that. It just hasn't happened yet, especially because of the fact that I am currently in college, and so this hasn't really had much time to really put much thought into it. Oh, people have been waiting for 5 years. I know. It's almost like that's how long I've been doing college, or at least for as long as I've been needed to go through it, taking a while. It's one of those things where it's like when it comes to college, in my personal opinion, I don't really care how many years it takes me to get through my degree. Just that I know I need to get one if I want to do like content creation full time, because content creation is a volatile job. I'm not going to lie. It's very volatile. One wrong move and you're gone. It's learn animation, but it's crazy hard. It is very hard. Majoring in college, if you don't mind asking. It's mechanical engineering. So it's a difficult thing. So yeah, it's one of those things where it's like, as long as I get it done, as long as I spend the time, get all of my classes done, actually get the degree, I will feel like I have a foundation. Then I'll feel more comfortable trying to go into content creation streaming full time. Because I actually have a job to support myself and essentially just a fallback if it eventually doesn't work out. Good sound. Good sound. Another C? Yeah! Why are you not going? Yeah, there we go. And then... there we go. There we go. All right. Let's see here. What about these? What does it look like? Okay, so those are the DJ section. I'm gonna guess that's an entire section by itself. Doorway, exterior trim, and booth sign. Okay, I'll need to look at those. Turntables! The turntables! There we go. DJ booth, then we need to... those... Disco ball? Disco ball. That's my cousin Dijorm. Oh, and then just the wall there. Never mind. I am good on that then. I will do that later. Food court is done. Lockers is done. The doorway. Okay. Now the sign would be right here. Oh, yeah, I'll do it. There we go. He gets slapped with a slipper. Yeah. I feel like that's the safe bet. Okay, what else? I think disco ball. Disco ball. I am going to need this.
Hello there.
You.
Me.
Yes, you. Everybody on stream. This is Django. So you
Hello there.
She gets violent. We know. You come in at a very interesting time.
What's going on?
Let me stream it. I've been just doing this game.
Powerwash Simulator?
Powerwash Simulator. The best game to just turn on and turn off your brain.
That's fair. Yeah.
And it's giving me a lot. It's giving me a lot of good time to be able to chat with all the people who's been on my stream. Like, actually, I've had a consistent 5 so far.
Nice.
Very nice.
Is TJ on tonight?
She said, "I could drive, and that's a plus. Heck yeah! You've gotten your incentive now, Alex." What was that, Django?
Is TJ on tonight?
He is. TJ is here.
Awesome. There we go. You know if anyone else might drop in tonight?
I don't think so. Well, actually, Foy might, but that might be a little bit later.
Okay. That would be sweet if Foy could join.
Yeah, I don't think Duckies will, and well, Thunder is off on a hike right now, so.
Oh.
So yeah, we might have one more person. I can drive. I'm happy now. I am content. Heck yeah, it's me, TJ, the beloved usual customer. And I mean, you are. You really are. You've been dropping in for like at least half a year to this point.
That's awesome.
I just need to get onto the other side. There. The only piece of equipment I'm going to use in this job A new job available? Boy, howdy, I'm not doing that right now. Oh, it's
Disco
Annie again.
ball.
We're going back to the farm, and we're gonna be taking care of a tractor. We already did the farm, once, so yeah. Let's see here. Anything? Huh? Arm, stop shaking. The dance floor. Yep. I think just those two things need to be cleaned. I can see it there, and I can that one. And then I can get started on all the big places. I'm actually going to
Boy, howdy.
that off. She said I have to do it safely. Now I don't want. That is an interesting clarification. Yeah. Okay. I feel like I am going to do the dance floor last.
So, you remember I was playing Silk Song recently?
Yeah.
So, I met the final boss,
Oh.
but, like, I've never actually played the first game. So, I'm going back and doing that first.
So
That's
going
what
and
I've been up to lately.
playing Hollow Knight now while you're almost done with Silk Song.
Yeah.
That is the dumbest thing I've ever heard, and also very you.
Yep, you know me.
That's a joke I've all
Yeah,
along.
one of my friends who plays the game told me that like the ending of Silk Song has spoilers for Hollow Knight, which you know makes sense. So, want to play Hollow Knight first, or I beat that.
I might need the thing again so I can take care of the top trims. Hollow Knight and Silk Song are so good. They are. I have tried going through them all myself. It's been difficult because I have trouble sticking around for long games.
That's fair.
Because it's one of those things where it's like, the moment I get, like, through 20% of the game, my brain, TJ, don't you dare! Gonna talk about bug fables again. But yeah, anyways, I get through like 20% of a long game, and unless I'm like really invested into it, I immediately get another hyperfixation, and then I forget about it for like half a year.
That's valid, bro. Yeah, that's fair. And then, yeah, you're correct. They're long games. I am like 90 hours into Silk Song.
Yeah. I haven't finished Hollow Knight because I like Silk Song's movement a lot more. Yeah, I get it.
It is. Yeah, I agree.
And I know that the one thing I do know is a lot of people they ride on the hill, that when you play Hollow Knight, you play with a controller. In my opinion, I find it a whole lot easier to play with mouse and keyboard.
Interesting. I got it on Switch, so I don't have the option of a keyboard.
Yeah, that's fair. The main reason why is because I've just been playing with a mouse and keyboard for so long, I can do intricate movements with just the keys.
Sure. Completely fair, man. I would like to get to that point. I think PC gaming is simply superior.
I was able to get through a lot of that. Wow. I would, but I only have controller. Yeah, that's fair. How else am I'm gonna have to do the rest of it with this. There we go. Now I want to play Hollow Knight. Yeah. You start talking about something and it's just like, man, man, now I wanna.
Yeah, that's how it'd be.
Okay, is that those things there? I think I'm going to do the roof first. Yeah. Crazy bad at video games. I feel you. I feel you. I can say this, like, with me, I just feel like I'm a casual video game enjoyer. Not saying that I'm, like, not good at any games. I know for an absolute fact of all the games out there, there is a game that I can definitively say I'm a really good player with. That being, of all games, Beat Saber.
Nice, dude.
It's like,
Nice.
Essentially, I consistently play, when it comes to, Beat Saber, I consistently play Expert Plus or Expert on some of the more difficult maps.
Sure.
Beat Saber is so fun. It's really fun. I love it to bits.
It is.
The only thing is,
I'm
in my
terrible at
dorm, I just don't have room for a VR station. I think my apartment building has a amenity thing in there that has a VR station. I just haven't had the time to go and check it out. That, and I keep forgetting.
Yeah. I don't have Beat Saber, so like I haven't practiced, but I really enjoy it.
It's very fun. I love it. And I haven't been able to play the latest, game OST for it, but I know about it, and I know for an absolute fact I really want to play the Master 2 once I get to it,
Mm.
because I loved it. The Master was the first song that had my favorite EDM artist actually make a song for the game, and the Master 2 was his second that he made for it, which, if anybody is curious, favorite EDM artist is Teminite. He's really good and diverse music with his. Anyways, time to begin process of cleaning.
Yeah, this game does seem very like turn brain off.
Yeah, yeah, you can see it. You can see it.
Yeah.
It's one of those things where
got it.
you just start playing and your brain just starts going, just, and it's like not in a bad way. It's just like, it's the perfect game to go. It's the perfect game, to go, brain shut off and enjoy the soundscape. I can play it hours on it, and my girlfriend says that's the last song because you'll hurt your eyes. Whatever anybody says about being close to a screen, I get it. It's not as bad as some people think. Because I'm gonna guess one of the main issues is he's getting like the light directly beamed into your eyes, and there are some things that can happen from that, but it's mainly when it comes to like screens in front of you and other things like that, it's mainly proximity to your face that destroys like your depth perception, which then hurts your eyes. And take that with a grain of salt. I'm not qualified to say what is or isn't good. But yeah, I feel like that a better thing would be taking breaks from it for like playing it for like 3-4 hours, then taking an hour break and then going back to it. That's fine. I'll be fine. I have a lot of problems anyway, so one more won't hurt.
Oh. Oh no. Oh.
Collecting eye problems like Pokemon.
Oh no.
I'm not a doctor. How can this be? I know I have betrayed your trust, TJ. How could I?
Hey, let me know if there's ever any background noise on my end.
Yeah, it'll be fine. Won't be too much of a big deal.
Okay.
Because there's gonna be a lot of noises already happening in this game that are gonna probably mask it out.
Oh, true.
Have different tastes in music. She likes K-pop and I like rap and rock. Yeah, that's... So I don't know how she can deal with my music. Yeah, that's usually how it goes. For me, my taste in music is a little all over the place. It depends on what I want to listen to.
Dude, do you remember that one song you told me about, Encoder
Encoder... I think so.
by Pendulum?
Oh, yes.
Because I still listen to that.
I have ruined you.
I love that song.
It's good. It's great stuff. EDM is one of my consistent favorites, but there's a specific. It has to have a specific kind of like feel to it. It's not exactly drum and bass, but I mean that is a subset that I like. EDM music, in my opinion, needs to feel driving and driving and aggressive. Your internet is acting up something fierce, so as much as you'd like to stay, you'll probably have to go. Enjoy the rest of the stream and day. Thank you, Fiery, for dropping by. If that's the case, it was a blast. It was a joy having you here. Hopefully your internet will return back to you safely, I guess. You have a great night, man. I played one song and she said, Alex, how can you listen to this? I answered, I don't know. In my opinion, I would say because this goes hard. And it does. A lot of the music goes hard. And then you get to stuff like Camila music. And then at that point that instead you're not listening to the music anymore. You could say it's been a power wash. Bum.
Hmm.
I have my music so loud in my earphones that she literally has to come up to me and tap me on the shoulder because I can't hear her. I mean, yeah, sometimes it feels like that. I have a Valve Index, so it's over the ear. It's over the ear. I can still hear. But that does mean I have to be careful with the volume because if it's too loud, people can definitely hear it through the built-in headphones. That. I'm thinking I might finish this job, and then I think I'll probably see if I'll switch over to something else. Maybe play a game with you, Django.
We could do that.
Once I finish this job, which might be a little bit.
Yeah, no worries, man. You all good.
So satisfying, very satisfying.
I mean, if you want, you could just keep going, and I could just chill while I play Hollow Knight.
Yeah. It's more that. Actually, hold on. I need to do something real quick. Those thoughts coming to my head lets me know that my ADHD medicine is starting to run low in my system, and I still have another dose that I can take today.
Ah.
Which means in about 30 minutes I'm going to be pepped back up, I guess.
I love ADHD.
Yeah,
I don't have it, but I know so many people who do, and I love them all.
I'm one of them. Yippee.
Yes, you are.
Wait, hold on. I don't think I did the... Did the bar go? I remember last winter we got a bad blizzard and I filled a water gun with ice cold water. That is brutal. Wow. Jeez. I'm gonna be honest. I have not had good. It's like there have been times where I haven't had good experiences with the snow. And none of them were my fault, in all honesty, yeah. Just to get back at you for that one thing. It was funny. It's funny. But yeah, it's like the last time I ever went on a hike was the time that I had like a very bad experience when it came to hiking one of our local mountains, which is a full day round trip getting up to the peak and back. It was in the middle of summer where we're at, but there are some places on that mountain that still have snowfields on it, even in the even in the highest the depths of summer. You know what I'm talking about, Django, now, do you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about.
Yep. So, I went on that hike. It was very nerve-wracking because of those snowfields, but in the morning, everything was fine because, well, all the snow was basically frozen. It was packed down. It was easy to walk across. As we were going down, we went past, I think it was three of the four snowfields there, with a little bit of difficulty, but everybody made it past okay. It was the fourth one and the most steep one that gave me issues. I was trying my very hardest to stay upright, but I step in one wrong place and the snowbank under me caves under me.
Oh no.
I slid down that thing, got snowburn on my hands. Luckily I found a little patch of gravel for me to basically slide into and break my fall. So it's not like it wasn't a straight fall. It was I would say roughly it wasn't 45 degrees, it was a little steeper than that. Yes, I died, TJ. I died that day very hard. But yeah, it was not a fun experience. I left there with my hands trembling, feeling like that they had been burned and frostbitten at the same time, even though they were neither of that.
Oh, Fetch, I hate it. I hate that.
Yeah, that's what I mean by frostburn. Running your hand
Yeah,
through snow way too fast that friction does its thing. It
yeah.
was not fun. It was really not fun. I haven't gone hiking. I think I did do a hike later, but it wasn't like a very long one. But I haven't done any major hikes ever since because
Don't blame you.
terrible experience that was. And not only that, that was just one of the things that happened within, I think it was like 1 year, that solidified my phrase, nature hates me, so I hate it back. I do not like going outdoors because of everything that happened.
Yeah.
The other thing, it's like, the first thing, that was the reason why I hate hiking. The reason why I hate camping was for a different reason. It was summer again. We were doing a thing in the, our current campsite. Just doing a bit of a service project, making sure that the place was clean and nice for whoever came by next.
Sure.
Which included taking care of rocks and throwing them into the nearby river so that it was like less rocky ground so you can easily put tents down. And then it was in a little ditch off to the side of the main road, and there was a bunch of weeds on the little incline down into the ditch. So we were digging those out. One of the people who was with us that day, as we were digging out the weeds, struck a buried yellow jacket nest.
Oh, Fetch. Oh gosh.
Enough said. I don't like
Yeah.
camping anymore.
Dang, dude.
yeah,
I think nature
yikes
hates
is
you.
right. It was horrifying. I am assuming that this is a kind of wasp, one of the most well-known types, at least in our area.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah,
it
appears
might
that
not
nature
have been
hates
yellow
you.
jacket, but it was definitely a burrowing wasp, a burrowing species of wasp. I'd be out of there like I'm turning into Usain Bolt. Yeah, the person who struck the wasp nest got like I think 8 stings. I think I got 3 or 4, and I think 4 other people also got stings themselves as well. It was not a fun day. It was definitely not a fun day.
No, I don't think so.
Valid reason to loathe camping. Yeah. It's one of those things where it's like I'm fine doing outdoorsy stuff until I get a very bad experience with it, and then I'm just like, nope, never again. I am not trusting my life with this anymore.
Yeah.
Treating that like it's a war, hiding for my life and running. That's basically what I did. There were some wasps that were on my jacket that day, and so I just like I didn't like tear the jacket, but I threw it off within like 2 seconds. And ran basically halfway across the entire campsite just so I could get away from the wasps. So yeah, that's a couple stories of my life.
I think nature does hate you.
Nature hates me, so I hate it back.
Yeah.
Cool lore. Official Emerald lore dropped. A couple days ago, a murder hornet landed on my hand and it almost stung me. Like, jeez, that is terrifying. A murder hornet. That is wow.
Yeah, now I'm starting to not want to go outside.
Stale says I've got to go,
Even
but this is
less than
fun.
I
I'll
already
definitely tune
do.
into later streams. Definitely. If you enjoy these, I'll gladly have you back. It's always going to be from this week forward. It's going to be Fridays at 6 p.m. MDT. You should be able to see stuff like that on my channel. But yeah, you have a good rest of your night or morning or afternoon or whatever the time is for you, something like that. But yeah, you have a great rest of your time. Thank you for dropping by. Is there any on this side? Yes, there is. Bit more to clean on here. There we go. I can get started on this side. Actually, I'm gonna take off all the soap that I have right now, just so I have all my soap in my thing for this. Once I get these done, I'll do the side roofs, and then I'll get started on the walls. And then after that I get to do the floor, which will be very fun. I really like using the surface cleaner for those. You can hear this, you can hear whenever you're like running out of soap to use. It's really nice. I love all the details and quality of life features they have in here. Another bit of lore for the location. Looks like the old roller disco is finally coming back. Nice! The people are talking about it. Slay! Can't wait. Open already. They're getting restless. Finally, hope they change the boots though. Those things are slower than a turtle in a cooler when I was a kid. Oh my gosh, that is descriptive. That wasn't the boots, Reg. That was the sticky floor from you spilling your slushies all over. It was you. It was you that started this cascade. I didn't spill a drop. My persistent verticality at rollers can be independently verified. I guess we'll see about that. There we go. That's that one done. In-game chat, yeah. All right. Yep. Time to get started on these the secondary roofs. That. And that. Out. Girlfriend's name is Emily. I'm tired of saying my girlfriend. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. She comes over to my house at random times. One time she came over at 1 a.m. Sounds like she's not any better when it comes to than you when it comes to going to sleep at a good time. I was dead asleep. I thought I was getting robbed. That does sound terrifying.
Hmm.
Heck yeah. There's that. The door slammed shut and I jolted awake. And she said, "It's me. Calm down. How can I be? It's 1 a.m. and you look, you look like a robber." Darkness. At night, your house is pitch black. That's I'm a so I go to the kitchen for something. I always trip going up the stairs. No, yeah, I feel that. Where I'm at, in the middle of a city, there is no such thing as pure darkness.
Unfortunate.
Yup, very unfortunate. He's sharing whole lore at this rate. Yep. Alex lore stream when walks in with a striped shirt and a crowbar and a comically large bag, saying, "I'm not robbing you." Got nothing better to do. I mean, yeah. That actually, you might. You do have something that you could be doing. Maybe the thing that I'm doing right now as well. Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure.
Gotta love the peer pressure.
And while I was saying that, I was doing like the like displaying your hand out at somebody, as you were going like boo, just saying that while doing this. Peer pressure, peer pressure, peer pressure. Like casting a magic spell. And it shuts off. Wait, since I'm getting close to the time that I will be switching over, Django, do you have any requests for games that you would want to play after I'm done with this current job?
Um, I'd love to play Castle Crashers again.
Ooh.
That was fun.
Ooh. Ooh. I'm with you there. I'm with you there. I'd like to do that. No, no joke.
Yeah. And then hopefully Floyd could join us at some point.
Oh yeah, and then we would actually be able to continue on the same thing that we were doing.
Right?
Still really want to get my Lightning Knight back up to level that I was originally playing. And hopefully I won't have any more connection issues so that we don't have any lobby problems.
Right. Yeah. That was a bit.
That was a fun time. I really need to take Emily's key for my house away so she can't scare me. That would be... I don't know how that would pan out.
Hmm.
Walls are coming soon. With my luck, she climbed through the window.
No.
Wait, how far did we get in our playthrough? We got to, like...
Oh, I don't know.
We just barely finished, I think it was... the desert area, right?
Yes, we did the volleyball.
Yeah, we finished with the volleyball. It's Wall's
Yeah.
time. That energy drink is kicking in, my heart is racing. Should I be concerned? That depends on how fast your heart is going. I would not be able to tell you a good answer, because I wouldn't know. Yeah, 200 BPM, says Lilac. Yeah, 200 is way too fast for a heart to go.
Yeah.
Is your heart in the lead? Please tell me if your heart is winning. I want to put a bet down on it. like a horse race. Anyone know? Lore drop, lore drop. What? What's going on here? There we go, and that's that side. Because of my ADHD, I sleep in different rooms, like living room, floor, spare room. Once I'm sleeping in the dining room chair. Jeez, yeah. I mean, I get you. It's just like, you get comfortable, you're gone. If it's comfortable and I'm tired, don't make me move to my bed. I'm happy where I am. Yep.
Amen. Oh, I'm so happy it's Friday.
For me,
I have to work tomorrow.
I've had my entire week free at this point. The weekend, at least this week, is where I'm like, oh no, here comes work. Because I got two
Yeah.
shifts that I need to do.
Oh boy.
I don't know if I should count this as a skill, but if you give me a pillow and a blanket, I'll find the best way to make it comfortable. I should hope that everybody is able to do that.
I count that as a skill.
Right, did this wall get clean? No. There we go. Okay. Guess I'm unskilled. this. All that will be left will be the floors. And the disco, and the dance floor, of course. I'm leaving the dance floor for last. Actually, I'll probably do these walls that separate the dance floor before I start on the floors. Here's the wall. Oh, the tiredness is kicking in. That's fair, TJ. It's been 2.5 hours since we started the stream, so yeah, that's 4:30 for you now, isn't it? Definitely a little early for you now. So yeah, you get your sleep. Been through worse. Yeah, especially when you were waking up at 3 for my streams.
Yeah.
Emerald, when you eat a cupcake, are you the multiple bite type of guy or a one bite type of guy? That depends on the size of the cupcake. If it is small enough to go into my mouth, then yes, it is a one bite. But that one bite will be savored. I will spend a long time. If it's a regular size cupcake, I'm not gonna be able to eat that in one bite. What do you take me for? a man boy. Emerald is not a snake. Noted. I sure hope I'm not a snake. Then then I've been being taught lies if I am. Now drop down and give me 100. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9,
Yeah.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98. My fingers hurt. 100.
Amazing.
Oh, that was amazing.
truly epic.
Oh my gosh, I love this. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this, Grandpa. Well, that's too damn bad. You keep digging.
I sense that was exactly what was wanted.
I am going to guess that that was not what they were expecting, but they enjoyed anyways.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, TJ says I love diversions. I'll take it. Extra content. Actually, you guys on Twitch, clip that. Just clip that. we're on Twitch for a reason. We can make clips. I know TJ made a bunch while we were playing. Beak.
Yeah.
On it. Yes, TJ. I clipped it. Heck yeah, let's go.
Yeah.
More clips. I love every single clip that gets put onto my Twitch channel. Is one of the things is like this was too funny not for me to not do. So it exists for the world now, and now that I'm actually starting to get clips, I can take those and probably start making highlight reels out of them once I get enough.
Yeah. Oh, I actually would love to see your highlight reel.
Yeah, I
I
haven't. I really want to make highlights of all my different things, but it takes a lot of time and effort that I just do not have to make a video from these streams, because you have to basically watch through. You literally do have to watch through hours of a single stream just so that you can cut down all of the stuff that all of the fluff, and then from there make all the edits that you want to make. It takes hours to make a single video. And the clips, push-ups. Yeah.
That's fair.
My phone is at 25%. Go get a charger. I always try to have a charging cable nearby. I'm trying. It's the sort of thing where it's like you reach 10% and it becomes a race against time, because for some reason batteries will go from 10 to 1% in 10 minutes when you're that low on battery.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, speaking of clips, I've collected a few clips from multiple different streams and made a few short animations of them. I was planning on showing you when I had more done, but I have a few to mention. Ooh, nice. Hold on. Let me look at something. Where's my phone? Phone over here. Look. Are you able to upload stuff there? I don't think you can put
Hey,
them into the
wait,
community.
Emerald, are you still living at home?
Not all the time.
Okay.
It's like I messaged you. It's weekends that I travel over there.
Oh, right.
The weekdays I have an apartment. I'll
Okay.
message
I was
you.
just remembering your setup from when I came over a couple times.
Yeah. Uh,
Cool.
I'll message you where I live now.
Okay.
On. There you go.
Well, that was fun.
Yeah, means I'm
There you go.
closer to where I need to be most of the time, making traveling a
Yeah.
lot less difficult. Especially with all the work they've been doing on the highway in that direction.
I
I don't want to give out any numbers or names because those give away location, and that is personal information I do not want to share.
fair enough, dude.
Then I need to do the inside section. Once I had like 15%, and the instant I plugged it in, it dropped down to 4%. I mean, I can see that. I can see that where it's like it's trying to conserve battery, or maybe plugging it into the grid made it drop. I'm not sure, but that doesn't sound entirely unfeasible in my opinion. But it does definitely seem it seems sus. Definitely it seems sus. The other thing I would really like to play, in all honesty, would be Peak. Just because playing it with duckies yesterday was really fun. Sort of thing. It's like we got really close, almost made it to the top. And I was on my way through the kiln. I just made a bad decision using the rescue claw for a specific jump. That didn't pan out.
Ooh.
Because it's like using it, you kind of need to have a safe landing spot where you can it kind of like cradles you into it. Also had the opposite where it had 1%, and when you plugged it in, it jumped to 6. That seems weird. That feels like bad. That feels like just battery stuff when it comes to the phone, depending on what type of phone you have. I'm not sure, but yeah. When it comes to Peak, the rescue clause, since it does give you a small, I think it's like a 1 second time period of, what's the word? It's not exactly cooldown, but just where it's like you're frozen, you can't do anything. Your phone is just bad at lying. It has a like 1 second frozen time where you can't actually do anything and you're free falling. So you kind of need to like land in an area that cradles you, or just have people there to be able to catch you with the rescue claw. Because where I was on that run, I had nowhere else to go, without needing to use the lollipop that I had on me, which I was saving for a later portion, a later portion of the climb, because I had already used one earlier in the run, through kiln specifically. With this, all that will be left should be the floors. Floors. Mounted speaker. There we go. And then it was disco floors. Nice. I get to use this now. Favorite item in the game to do floors.
Oh, nice.
I have to be careful that I'm going slow enough, because actually you can see how it cleans there. You can see how the nozzles spray. It's 3 nozzles, I'm pretty sure, that spin around in a specific circle. So say for example, I just place it right here, turn it on, it only cleans that much area, technically. There's a little donut of cleaning, but as you go along, it like slides through, so no matter what, you are still cleaning the entire area. But it's not like all the distance. If I'm thinking correctly, with this specific head, it's not like the outer edge of the disc that actually gets cleaned. It's the edges of like that inner ring. Yeah, like you see those like sets of 3 lines around it. It's like the outer edge of those is the outer edge of what gets cleaned by this thing. So you kind of have to be careful when it comes to distance like that. It's weird, and I'm gonna guess it makes it look weird. It makes it look weird inside of multiplayer. Because sometimes it might just be like clipping through it. Like this right here where I'm holding it right now is technically should be clipping into the wall. It's fun stuff in my opinion, but and limitations of the game. I understand that. Go. Just cleaning off all the edges because those are the hardest to get to, so I might as well just get them out of the way. Go. Alright, I'm going to start right here. That's one. Emerald Roomba, yep. I am Roomba.
Nice.
Emerald, what's the best part of the cleaning process? Uh, that's good. You found a charger. Yay! The best part of the cleaning process. I feel like I enjoy a lot of the different parts. It's uh being close to the end of the job. That's a good one for me. Seeing like a specific section, like this entire little section of the purple roof here between this bar and there, being able to go through that and seeing the entire thing either getting close to being cleaned or the entire thing covered in soap, basically just compartmental separating everything into its own individual pieces and seeing each individual piece be fully covered individually. Each of those gives me a good feeling. Seeing an entire section covered in soap makes me feel like, yeah, let's go. Uh, it's like it's even beyond just the ding itself. But yeah, and then there's just the ding. The ding is always it's always good. Um, it's that side. It's like now that I can, yep, I can feel my second dose of medicine kicking in. I might be going long enough that it's just like I might just be going in to the next the next round. The next job is one of those things. The moment that my medicine kicks in, it does kind of simulate a hyperfixation like rush into me. That's right here. Right here should be the good line. So it's like once I go in to a thing and my brain starts uh telling me, yep, brain is starting to act normal. If I am doing anything when that kick in happens, I am usually doing that thing for the next 5 hours, unless there's something else that like is urgently needing my attention. And sometimes it's like I try to get started on something, but my brain is like, no, you're not doing that right now. You have something else that you need to do. You have homework you need to do. Go and do that. That's your hyperfixation now. And every single time that happens, I feel glad later. And at the time, I'm like, okay, sure, whatever. But yeah, every single time I get started on a homework hyperfixation, afterwards, after I'm done, I'm tired. But I'm like, I got stuff. I got important stuff done. Let's go. It's hands in the air. Just yes, let's go. I love it. I love it when my neurodivergent traits align with my most pressing needs. Dance floor time. It's dance floor time. Everybody, everybody on the dance floor. I'm hungry again. Could you make me food? I don't have. I only have enough food in my fridge for myself. I'm sorry, man. Well, crap. the tough the tough the tough truth of a college kid. Struggle meals, let's go. I feel like the perfect struggle on the topic of struggle meals. I feel like that a good example of one. Uh, a bowl of ramen with an uncrustable sandwich. Struggle meals, let's go. And this is another thing that I like doing. This is how I like to get through larger jobs. Larger little tasks. Let's go hungry. Let's take ibuprofen together. This is like, okay, actual genuine piece of advice right here. If you are going to do a repetitive, meaningless like task that you know you're going to struggle with, find a way to make it less monotonous by splitting it up, and instead of making it just this one step repeated over and over again, make it multiple steps repeated over and over. Like I actually work at an arcade, and some of our games use collectible cards as turn-in items.
I
Uh,
remember those.
uh, and while we have a specific way that we like ordering them, so that it's just a specific way to order them. That we had a specific way to put down cards like in front of us to make these boxes, these refill boxes is what we called them. Uh, with them, it usually it would just be doing, for example, like 25, laying down one of each card 25 times over in order, like over and over and over again, so that then you can just stack them on top of each other. Have a cycling order of cards there. It's just for example. Uh, Doing something like that would be very monotonous, very time consuming, and it would not be fun for this is like me, for example, for other people with ADHD. Which, to be honest, if you work in an arcade, you're probably working with other neurodivergent people. uh, but instead, what you could do for something like that, instead of making it just like 25 times over, to make just one box, do it multiple times. You do the same thing, but instead you make 3 boxes at a time. It makes it so that you're basically doing 3 different steps over and over again, which makes it a lot more manageable. I would know because that's how I got through some of the stuff that we did there. I just had an
That
amazing
makes sense.
I just had an amazing idea. I'm gonna go along the squares. This is gonna be really fun. And then I can take care of in-betweens when time comes there. Struggle meal for me is a plate of tortilla chips and out shredded cheese on it. Throw it in the microwave for 30 seconds. Boom, struggle nachos. Yup. But not a uh and put shredded. Yeah. Okay, I see the. Yeah, that's an acceptable fat finger there. But yeah, Django, just to let you know, just throughout the week, check back on this server, because whenever I'm not like doing anything major, and it's like I have time and I'm willing to play a game, I just hop onto this server just to hang out and see if other people want to hop on and play as well.
Okay. Yeah, I'll
Hold on,
keep.
let me check
I
something.
will check.
Let me check something. You do have the gamer role. So yeah, I always try to ping that whenever I'm on.
Hey, I will pay attention.
Make sure that you have your notifications on for Discord as well, because I have a feeling some people don't realize that their notifications have been turned off.
That's fair.
Almost done. Switch over to this. There we go. Heck yeah, let's go. How much money do I have now? Oh, get to see all of the time lapse. Let's go. Yeah, time
Oh, that's
lapse.
cool.
Time lapse. Yeah, time lapse. It's not perfect, but
Nice.
I love it. I love it. It's great. All right. Tractor, this one's gonna be fairly quick. That only took 3 hours. Yippee! And to be honest, don't tell anyone. I might stay up for a little bit longer than I intend to. It just means that after an hour right now, I might just gonna have to be a little bit more careful with what I'm saying. Just be a little bit quieter, sort of stuff. As long as I don't want to get a noise complaint. I haven't gotten one yet, but I don't want to risk it. So yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Washer equipment. The next level up for me is going to be the professional duty Urban X here. Try not to laugh. Challenge hard. Ooh, I'm telling Mom, Emerald is staying up. Just do it. I dare you. I need to look at this. Hold on. I am going to instant failure. I need to look at the current amount of money that I have at my disposal. Plus 900, plus 600, plus 1200, plus 1800. So it's 10,800 there. I'm not going to be using any of this, so I'm going to just sell those. Plus 3550 for how much money I currently have. Not enough for all of this here, but hold on. Oh, okay, so that's down there. So currently, without minus all the money that I've spent for the swirl force here. I have 14,350 at my disposal. For me to get the entirety of what I want for the professional duty urban extreme, it is going to be plus.
Hold on, give me a second.
Yep. Plus 1550. Actually, I don't technically need the adaptable nozzle. I can buy that at a different time. It's 2700 plus, and I want to have all three of the extensions available to me. I at least probably, yeah, I'll want all three of them. Plus that's plus 1650. You ordered food? Fair enough.
Hey, so
Yeah.
I will not be able to play Castle Crashers with you,
Needing to have.
but I can stay on the stream.
Fair
I'll
enough.
also be playing Hollow Knight.
Fair enough. That's very fair. It just means I'm definitely gonna be staying here on Power Wash. So currently.
I will have to transfer to my phone though, so I'll be right back.
All right. Yep. I am very close, actually, to getting the Urban X. How much would I need to get? How much am I missing? So minus 350, 2,150 for everything that I want to buy on the Urban Extreme. At the very least, if I am going to want to use a specific washer, what my thing is of course the washer itself. All three extensions, so I can do things at any distance, and the soap nozzle. Otherwise, I can easily just use the basic set of 4 nozzles for everything. And then I can buy the other nozzles when I have the chance. What would I be able to... So yeah, I will... Let's see. Plus 35560. I'm going to wait until I have $5,700, and then I'm going to switch all of my money that I spent on the heavy duty over to this one. Then I can just start working on filling up the rest of my stuff that I have along here. The next one I'm probably going to look forward to is probably getting this so I can get the achievement for using this nozzle as well. Because the double turbo nozzle and the triple tip nozzle here, both of those have specific achievements that basically say complete a job using this specific nozzle. So yeah, that's gonna be my plan. Time to continue. Tractor time. Welcome back. I'm afraid you can add another ridiculous misadventure to the list. We are all really excited about opening the farm shop after the incredible job you've done on the outside. But we were cleaning out the inside. I suddenly remembered the colossal bee's nest up in the rafters. So I put on my astronaut onesie and took it upon myself to relocate it. You can see how that went. Huh. An astronaut onesie and a tractor. What a way to take care of a bee's nest.
What in the flip?
Yeah, this definitely looks like this is definitely a tractor. Yeah, I like that they actually have attention to detail here. Though I'm pretty sure these hitches usually are hooks and not full circles. I've played a bit of... No, Gnome.
Gnome?
Gnome.
Oh, sorry about that. Yeah, that was better.
Yeah, played a bit of Farming Simulator, so I at least know somewhat what tractors look like. The cashier is awake, yes, and he has been. I swear this guy has been following me all game. I want to see if I can cover this entire tractor with soap. It's probably gonna be a no. Definitely gonna be a no.
Have you ever played Splatoon?
No. I haven't played it myself.
Okay.
Yeah, it's one of the things is like that I have reasons is like I feel like it would be a fun game if it weren't for the fact that I'm just terrible at console-based shooter games.
Sure. I'd wondered because, like, in the story mode, I often would just, like, try to cover the entire overworld in ink. Watching you cover this thing is so promising.
Reverse
It's so fun.
reverse Splatoon.
Yes.
Your food is almost here, yippee! It's done. I too have the power of. I too have power washed a tractor. In real life? Whoa, nice. Thought it'd be simple. Carefully hitch the nest to the back of the tractor, and away we go. Quick mosey to hollow willow tree on the edge of the farm. Huh. I mean, and no, I'm not sharing. You made me eat earlier. Well, fine then. I was hoping for a little bit of a snack. As I turned the engine on, the hive started shaking, and the whole swarm emerged. like a big angry cloud that starts making shapes. At one point, I thought there were so many bees on me. I thought we were gonna fly. Not a single sting though, and we're already well on the way to our first batch of organic honey. Nice. That's what I like to call resourceful. Granted, though, we know that it's like this farm actually had. Here's some lore, in-game lore. This farm, was struck with the political issue of gerrymandering, and so the river that they originally had access to, they don't have any access to anymore, and so, they had to start conserving water, and they started conserving water really well. Never challenge a farm to be resourceful, because it's kind of the entire point of a farm. To be resourceful. By the way, you know the silent monks up at the temple up the hill? Yeah, I see them over there. See it. We're probably gonna go clean that building up there at some point. They've been getting very excited seeing you here at the farm. Almost squeaking with delight, in fact. What? That definitely looks like a place that we're gonna have to clean. See if I can cover the rest of this with soap now. Jumping with joy. I get to soap and turn something into just a box of soap. Forgot that my sister got me her Life 33 360 thing, and she got a notification saying that my top speed is 111. Yo, whoa.
Ooh. Dang.
I think that's everything else.
Tractor.
What's the rush? think I was revving my revving my engine in my friend's driveway. That
Hmm.
attached to engine RPM? That does not. How would it? How would 111? How would a? That's not a That's not properly how a speedometer would do stuff. Like at all. Genuinely.
Hmm.
Next to me is saying, "Why were you going 111 miles per hour?" Yeah, I would imagine you'd be confused. Uh, she told when she told Enemy, and then she told Emily, "My sister's a snitch." My gosh.
Nice.
Oh, it's really stupid, but driving in my car right after a beat. And there we go. Yes, TJ. Buckler Regis, it's time for you to come and clean. I knew it! I knew it! We're going over to the temple. I called it. I called it. I called it.
Nice.
I was getting tag teamed and one of them beats you. Huh. Let's see here. Tractor is gleaming and the bees are buzzing. All is well with life on the farm. Heck yeah. Time to do another. The interior? Blessings, chosen one. It is an honor to beyond measure to finally have you within the hollowed walls of our temple. We can't wait to watch you work. Huh. Apparently we are chosen? Question mark? Can't believe the master of the flow is finally here. It's gonna be after. Gotta be level with you. This job might be quite heavy going. The temple hasn't been washed in centuries. The orb. The orb. ponder the just orb, the orb. I see what's inside there.
Orb.
Orb. There is an achievement for this. For this one. Let's see here. The achievement for this one. In the temple interior, descend the stairs. I'm gonna guess that's gonna be this right here. There are stairs somewhere. Where? Alright, how do I want to tackle this? I feel like I'm gonna want to do those last. I'm gonna do this door area first.
Wood. I don't know why this is so satisfying to watch.
Watching me do this.
Yeah. I don't know why, but it is. I don't.
I mean, it's fair. It's very fair. I'm not gonna stop you. And Lilac says, "I'm also transfixed." There's just something about this game that's it's really satisfying. No matter who's playing it, it's just one of those things like seeing it progress is just nice. It's the same reason why people watch like YouTube channels where all they do is just clean specific things.
Yeah. Does this game cost money?
It does. There's a
How much?
I think it's $25 on Steam. It does have a free demo though.
Okay.
For the first two story missions.
Fun.
Whenever a game has a demo, I always like to try it. If the game interests me, I always like to try the demo.
That's fair.
Every game, in all honesty, should have a short demo. Just because it gives the players a chance to be like, do I actually want to play this?
Right. Mhm.
Um, I'm actually going to do the opposite of what I did in the skater disco. I'm gonna probably do the floor first. Can you take my medicine for me? If only it worked like that. Just have just hive mind ADHD. Let one person takes medicine. Everybody is fine.
That would be funny.
ADHD is no more. Meds are taking time to go. Oof. I'll be an hour. In an hour, would have been awake for a full 24 hours. Ooh. That sounds.
Dang.
If that happened to me, I'd feel very crappy the next day.
Yeah.
Feeling crappy right now. Yep. Yep, there it is.
Yeah.
Anyway, anyways, I'm gonna head out. Emily is almost here. I hope you have a good rest of your stream. See you next Friday. Goodbye. Yep, goodbye, Alex. Thank you for dropping by and hanging out. You have a great rest of your time. And good luck with Emily.
Oh boy.
She might hit me with a slipper. tell her about me. I would love new viewers for next time. If she's interested. Alright. Pray for me, I will. Gotta be. Yep. Goodbye, Alex. Come on. Yep, I can see. It's definitely being weird with this. I know. You gotta go now too. Stream was incredibly fun. I plan to appear in the next. Yep. Thank you, Lilac. Thank you for joining in as well. You have a great rest of your night. Everybody needs sleep at some point. Maybe except TJ.
Eventually.
Your floor mural has been cleaned. Let's see here. I'll catch up on my sleep debt. I'll catch up on my sleep debt at my funeral. You know what? Real. Those 2 floor items. Those statues are going to be interesting to try and clean. So are all the walls. Definitely going to need the ladder for the chandelier. I'm going to do the side. I'm going to do this next. Go. Gonna go be a corpse in my bed. Have a nice rest of the power wash. Thank you, TJ, for joining in as well. You have a great rest of your night.
No, we lost TJ. What a guy.
What a guy. resident member of the chaos.
Yes. Is he the honorary member of the chaos
I
too?
think so. I think that's an apt description. That's everything inside of that alcove. Time to do. I'm gonna do this alcove next.
Do you remember Brayden?
Yes, I do. I do.
Do you know what happened to him?
If it's the same Brayden we're talking about, he's still working. At the same
He's
place.
still there?
Yeah,
Oh.
he's still a bowling tech.
Right. Okay. Fun. Oh, that's how you get in there.
Do the other side. Gallus generations. Wow, nice. That's very interesting lore for these silent monks.
Yo, Emerald, I think I'm gonna head out too.
Alright. Then,
Yeah.
I mean, to be
Good to
honest,
talk to you, though.
this might be a good time to stop it anyways then. Don't think we got anybody else watching anymore. So I think this might be just a perfect time to Stop it. I'm probably still gonna
Yeah.
continue playing those because.
It's
Yep.
so valid, dude.
Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here.
Okay.
Thanks everybody who was on here and may watch this in the future. And this is the end of the spring stream string. I'll be returning back to my normal schedule after this week. So yeah, may the fluff of chaos be with all of you guys, and I guess I'll see you guys next week. You guys all have a great time. Goodbye.